Well, good morning, everyone, and happy Friday to you. Glad you're joining us on today. It is February the 9th, and we are once again in our fully awake 365 devotional. Good morning, my sister. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm taming when I look in the mirror in the bathroom, it always looks fine. And then I get this light on it and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no. Well, look at there. Look at the Don Park here this morning. So whatever. I
I'm
looked
gonna
in the
wear a
mirror this
hat.
morning.
I'm gonna wear a hat one of these days.
I'm gonna put that hat on. I got up early. Esther had to be at for clinicals really early this morning, so I got up at 5 to make her breakfast.
Mhm.
And I just got busy after that, setting up things for this week on my laptop,
Puttering.
and it was puttering, and it was 6:45. I'm like, oh Lord! So I was like, I don't have time to do my hair and all that. So I put this hat on, and I looked in the mirror, and I thought, does this hat make me look older? And then something inside me said, no, your face makes you look older.
Yeah, it's like never ask the question, do these pants make my butt look big? Like, no, it's not the pants.
It's your butt that makes your butt look big. Yeah. When you're an older man, you want your butt to look big. You lose all of your butt when you get older. All right, enough of our play, enough of our frolic,
Answer.
our banter, and our yeah. Bear with me and my folly, as Paul would say. All right, today we're going to talk about just like me, and I think we're going to get some good introspective ideas. We are in the month of redefining our spiritual practice, and today's song is one of my newer favorite gospel songs. I had a chance to talk with this gospel artist a few months ago. He is considered a master choir director, and he certainly is that. He's amazing in his talent. See if you recognize this gospel song this morning and the artist.
Come on, put your foot on the floor. Song says, consider it done.
Better it on. Good stuff. All right. I absolutely love that song. When they get to the breakdown at the end, whoo-hoo, that is some good stuff on that song there. Okay, talk to us, Brandon.
I thought I would come say hi this morning. I'm not with DE. I'm in a hotel, unfortunately. This is the last day of my 2-week stretch in a hotel. Anyway, good morning. So that is one of I was up back here singing. I love when the sopranos go, whatever you. I love that part. Anyway, I wish I could sing like that. Nobody guessed. I don't think anybody knows. Now, Miss Laverne, Sandra. Okay, let me back up. No, there are plenty of people who guessed. Margie, Jason, Sandra, Laverne, the name of the song, but not the artist. Consider it done. So we've actually done this, the tag at the end, where it says, I believe, I decree it's done. Yeah.
It's done. Yep.
Go DE. So Kurt Franklin is a good guess, I do have to say, but it's not Kurt Franklin. So it is the master himself, Ricky Dillard.
Yes.
Ricky Dillard, I have to give you a little joy about Ricky Dillard. So we were at Bishop Pearson's, one of his homegoing celebrations at Transformation Church in Tulsa. And we're sitting a couple of rows behind the family, and Ricky Dillard comes like basically crawling up to my mother, to Pastor Clarice. And he's just like, you are such an icon. You are a diva. You're an amazing gospel artist. And she looked down and she looked at me and she said, I love it when you play at your musical artistry at Hillside Chapel. She thought that he was the organist at Hillside, and I said, "No, mother, this is Ricky Dillard, the gospel legend, Ricky Dillard." And she went, "Who?" I said, "I'm so sorry. My mother she knows who you are." And he was like, "It's all good. I love you, mother." He was kissing her hands and very sweet. But mom later said, "I'm so embarrassed. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed." So he not only is he an excellent choir director, he's actually he takes himself lightly that mom didn't recognize who he was. So that was
So
Ricky Dillard. Consider it done.
Jason on YouTube reminded me or brought to my attention that Miss Margie did guess Dillard. So she did get Ricky Dillard.
Miss
Sorry.
Margie knows that was Ricky Dillard, Ricky Bobby. All right, LaDonald, turning it over to you.
And I hope he would take this as a compliment because I would mean it as such. But when he does the talk part in that song, it always reminds me of Arsenio Hall's character in Coming to America when he was doing the preacher.
Yes,
It's the same voice.
that gruff, the rasp.
Yes,
Yeah.
they got Gilligan off the island.
Gilligan. Yeah.
Okay, our affirmation this morning is today I will add 3 words to every judgmental statement I make.
Those 3 words are just like me. And so we're personalizing our judgments of other people this morning. As humans, we are constantly making judgments about everything in our environment. But what each of us must remember is that our world is just a mirror reflecting us back to us. As Tolle would remind us, all we ever meet is ourselves. That's difficult to chew, isn't it? Judgment is not wrong in and of itself. And so this paragraph talks about that judgment can be help us judge between someone that we should or shouldn't trust, what's appropriate, what's inappropriate. Judgment's not always bad. What it does, though, this is interesting. Judgment is just a process of either separation or inclusion. I love this approach right here. The difference between those is just 3 little words. So here it is. Here's an example. You make a judgment about something like she is so stupid or he is so pushy. Those statements create separation because the implication is that you would never be any of these things. Yeah. Would you ever act so stupidly? Of course we would. Would you ever be pushy about something? Yes, of course we would. If you don't think so, you are asleep to the ego that's happening inside of you. But statements like she's so beautiful or he is so kind, although positive, can also create separation. So separation can work on the positive or the negative, meaning if I make a negative judgment about somebody, I'm saying I'm not capable of that. Or if I make a positive judgment, I'm not capable of that beauty. I'm not capable of that kindness. Okay. Add the words, here it is, just like me to these statements, and the separation is gone. I love that. So she is so stupid, just like me. He is so pushy, just like me. Here's the positive. She is so beautiful, just like me. He is so kind, just like me. I love that. These 3 words are the difference between judgment that separates you from others or includes yourself with others. So it's really an approach of whether we are separating ourselves or including ourselves. You cannot stop yourself from making judgments, but when you add these 3 words, it becomes a different world. All right, turn it back to you, LaDonna.
All right. Are you hearing her?
Yes, someone's microphone is not muted. Don't say anything that you don't mean right now. Yeah.
Okay. Our ending prayer this morning is God of inclusion. Help me not to separate myself from my brothers and sisters through judgment, but instead use the tool of judgment to evaluate and better myself.
I love it. All right, Sunday morning, we will continue our teaching on the idea of the eternal nature of hell. Is it eternal? Is it temporary? Is it in the mind? Is it an actual place? All of those questions are welcome at the table. We look forward to seeing you on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. at Spirit and Truth Sanctuary, either in person or virtually. Until then, have a great day. We love you guys. Go in peace.